I just put up 4 blog posts on argulab.com about writing a persuasive essay. And the 4th one I just did just now, and it has to do with how to write a persuasive essay that persuades a college into letting you in. So this is a pretty important essay if you happen to be applying to college or you know someone who is. So what's the main secret here? Think about the person who's reading it. Your reader is a college admissions officer who has to read thousands of other students' essays. So what's going to make yours stand out? Well, keep in mind that your reader has already seen your transcript. She's seen your board scores and she knows your activities. So you don't have to repeat all that stuff. The other thing is because she's read all these other essays, she's bored.
I'm bored. I'm so bored.
So you got to relieve her boredom. Now, how do you do all this stuff so that she just can't wait to meet you? Well, you write a story. And the story has to be about a character who learns and grows, because that's what every college admissions officer is looking for. She's looking for somebody who is going to grow and learn at a college and hopefully be a nice person at the same time. And this is true of any kind of persuasion. You want the other person to like you. So you portray yourself as a likable person who grows and learns. How do you do that? Well, you write a story. And that story reaches a certain kind of climax in which you reach a certain self-discovery called an epiphany. An epiphany is a sudden enlightenment when the circumstances all come together and you come to an awareness you never had before. That's how you write the ideal college essay. Now, the college essay doesn't have to be about something amazing you did or some incredible experience you had overseas. It can, and that can be great. But one of the things I read about in my blog post is my own son, George, who wrote his college essay about a headache. And I'll tell you what, it's amazing. And I publish a fairly lengthy excerpt of that essay in my blog post on Argulab. You really ought to see it. Now, I'm a proud father, I know, and it sounds like I'm bragging, which I am. But it was such a good essay that it helped get him into Middlebury College, a very selective school. And it was one of 4 essays that were read at convocation the first day at college in front of the entire class. So I'm not the only one who thought this was a good essay. What was so great about writing about his headache? Well, it was a story about a process of growing. He had chronic headache syndrome that lasted for months, this horrible headache. And it tends to attack type A kinds of people. And what he had to do was to learn in his own intense type A way how not to be so type A. And that's what the essay is about. He does it with humor and with a growing wisdom. And I'm sure it entertained the admissions officer quite a bit. So let me know what you think. Comment in Argulab. Socially share with me on Facebook and on Twitter at Heinrichs, or my name Heinrichs, or just plain Argulab. We've got channels all over the place. And in the meantime, thank you for arguing.
No, this isn't an argument.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. It's just contradiction.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
It is not.